Okay, everyone, welcome to the poll review. I have a real interesting one for us tonight. From the Wall Street Journal, Amazon plans to open large retail locations akin to department stores. The online shopping pioneer wants a large retail presence to sell clothing and household items and facilitate exchanges. I love this picture. I'm pretty sure I'm going to steal this and make it the thumbnail for the video. Now that I actually know how to make thumbnails for the video, so I'm pretty excited about that on multiple fronts. Um, let's see. Hopping in, Amazon Incorporated plans to open several large physical retail locations in the U.S. that will operate akin to department stores, a step to help the tech company extend its reach in sales of clothing, household items, electronics, and other areas, people familiar with the matter said. The plan to launch large stores will mark a new expansion for the online shopping pioneer into bricks and mortar retail, an area Amazon has long disrupted. And I think when we say disrupted, we mean bulldozed. Some of the first American department stores, some of the first Amazon department stores are expected to be located in Ohio and California. The people said the new retail spaces will be around 30,000 square feet, smaller than most department stores, which typically occupy about 100,000 square feet, and will offer items from top consumer brands. The Amazon stores will dwarf many of the company's other physical retail spaces and will have a footprint similar to scaled down formats that Bloomingdale's Incorporated, Nordstrom Incorporated, and other department store chains have begun opening, people said. I always feel weird saying that. That just seems really vague. Here's a here's a couple of sporty looking Sheilas going into a J.C. Penney. It is unclear what brands Amazon will offer in the stores, although the company's private label goods are expected to feature prominently, the people said. There it is again. God. Amazon sells scores of products, including clothing, furniture, batteries, and electronic devices through many of its own labels. The plans aren't yet final and could change. Those same vague people said again. Amazon's plans represent an evolution in the company's efforts to move to brick and mortar retail after years of taking market share from big box operators, moves that helped to push many into bankruptcy. The company's growth in online shopping helped accelerate the fall of major mall operators and other once potent physical store empires. Amazon is now the largest seller of clothing in the U.S., surpassing Walmart, according to Wells Fargo and Company. Founded in 1994 as an online bookseller, Amazon gradually gained a foothold in physical retail through the opening of bookstores, grocery outlets, and other physical spaces. The company bought the grocer Whole Foods Market in 2017. I've only ever been to one Amazon store, and I'm pretty sure that was in Nashville, Tennessee, and I think it was one of their bookstores. It was kind of it was a neat. I don't really have much of a comment on that. It was pretty cool. It was trendy looking or whatever, but otherwise it was pretty underwhelming. It's hard. It's hard for me to wrap my mind around the limitations that not only a physical presence but a small physical presence would have for Amazon, which we typically think of as the opposite of having a limited selection. But yeah, this book, I think they talk about this later in the article, but the bookstore that I was in was not large. Anyway, pushing on, Amazon is pushing into an area that has struggled for decades. Department stores were once big, exciting places to shop, where consumers could find everything from toaster ovens to evening gowns under one roof. but they have lost out to discounters, fast fashion retailers, and online players. A generation ago, department stores comprised 10% of retail sales, excluding automobiles, gas, and restaurants, according to estimates by consulting firm Customer Growth Partners. So far this year, they account for less than 1%. So a full, yeah, wow. That's a reduction of a full order of magnitude. That is quite crushing. Their troubles worsened last year during the depths of the bug, when JCPenney, Neiman Marcus Group Incorporated, Lord & Taylor, and Sage Stores Incorporated all filed for bankruptcy. JCPenney and Neiman Marcus emerged from court protection under new owners. Lord & Taylor now sells only online, and Sage Stores liquidated. Liquefied, I guess maybe that too. Yeah, Sage Stores. I must not have any personal experience with that. I've heard of all the others, but Stage Stores. Was I saying Sage? God, I'm awful at this. Anyway, now analysts and industry executives aren't counting department stores out just yet. Chains including Macy's Incorporated and Kohl's Corp reported strong sales Thursday as shoppers restocked their closets after reducing clothing purchases last year. The shares of both chains jumped Thursday. Yeah, people still like shopping in those stores. People are absolutely returning and shopping in department stores. That was a quote, by the way. John Idle, chief executive of the Michael Kors parent Capri Holdings, told analysts on a conference call last month. Amazon approached some U.S. apparel brands roughly 2 years ago with the idea of opening large-scale stores that would showcase their products, a person familiar with the matter said. Expanded store footprint would enable Amazon to offer consumers a bevy of items they could try out in person before deciding to buy. Yes, that is indeed the whole idea of a retail store, isn't it? That would be particularly beneficial in apparel, which can often be a guessing game for customers shopping online because of size and fit concerns. It would also give customers even more instant gratification than the quick shopping offered by Amazon for online purchases. Amazon executives have felt that brick and mortar stores would enable better engagement with customers and provide a showcase for its devices and other products to shoppers who otherwise might not have tried them, a person familiar with the matter said. The company has sought to innovate in bricks and mortar while building a network of stores that would glean insightful customer data and provide new shopping experiences. I guess here's a picture of the caption says the more than 24 Amazon 4-star stores sell gadgets from electronics to kitchen products. While physical stores took a hit during the pandemic, as people sheltered at home, foot traffic has gradually returned, although it remains below 2019 levels, according to ShopTrack, which uses cameras to count traffic in U.S. retail stores. That's not creepy at all. Amazon's physical store sales declined roughly 5% last year as consumers shopped more online because of the bug. Year-over-year sales for the segment grew 11% during the second quarter this year. The company has in recent years invested more in building out its fashion business and giving shoppers increased alternatives regarding the purchase of apparel. Amazon has had a tougher time breaking into high-end fashion, although over the years, Amazon has used its clout to expand into new markets, disrupting some industries and gaining strength in many others, including entertainment, groceries, healthcare, and more. While the extent to which its physical retail ambitions will grow isn't clear. The company has steadily added stores for years. Amazon opened its first physical store in 2015, a bookstore in Seattle. It tried to set the store apart from competitors by providing discounts to Amazon Prime customers, offering its own devices for testing and sale, and creating a highly curated selection of books based on a rating system. Amazon now operates more than 220 bookstores throughout the country, as well as more than 24 Amazon 4-star stores, outlets that sell gadgets from electronics to kitchen products. I already read that. Sorry about that, everyone. The 4-star stores have typically been around 4,000 square feet. 2 years ago, the company said that it would close many pop-up stores it had opened in the malls. The small shops showcase such devices as smart speakers, tablets, and Kindle e-readers. The company's technological innovations have been particularly present in its line of grocery stores, which began with its purchase of Whole Foods. This now includes its cashierless Amazon Go convenience stores in Chicago, New York, San Francisco, and Seattle, and its more conventional Amazon Fresh stores across several states. All of those are new to me. I am a proud resident of a flyover state, so that's none of those places listed are my stomping ground at all. But anyway, it is unclear if Amazon is planning to introduce any store features such as cashierless technology at the new retail locations. So, it's just, this is one of the reasons why studying business is just so fascinating, because basically I know the world is more complicated than this, but basically what it's looking like is that we've gone on this carousel ride of innovation, and we're to a certain extent anyway, we're ending up right where we started, which is Amazon, this scrappy little upstart, jumps on the scene, creates this total revolution in the way that people shop, moves things from department stores and malls to online, where you have quick. Well, not so quick these days anyway, but certainly increasingly quick delivery and an endless selection and everything. And now we've just come in a great big circle, and we're back around to Amazon opening department stores now. So that's it's such a fascinating, amusing world that we live in, and boy, oh boy, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for what comes next. It's going to be, like always, buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride. Thanks for listening, everyone, and have a great day.